Guys, welcome to the stream, and we are going to get started with the first arena. Alright, we're in our first game. D4 opening. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the center. Okay. Developing my knight here, looking to play c5 in the future. It's also protecting this knight. So this bishop here doesn't seem to be doing much. It's just staring at these two pawns. Looks like my opponent's preparing to castle queenside. Their king's still in the center, and mine's nice and safely castled, so now's when I want to start to try to break open the position. Okay, they castled. Do I want to take here, or push? If I push, they'd have to move their bishop back, and it wouldn't be doing much. And then I could go for a5, b5, stuff like that. I think I want to push. It also means it's harder for them to push b4, so moving out my b pawn is an option because they can't stop it. Think here's a good spot for my queen. But I don't want to trade queens because I have a nice attack, so he could, for example, take there, even though that's not a good example, compelling a trade of queens. Perhaps rook to b8, looking for b5, b4. Okay. They're trying to attack with their knight, make space for their bishop to come out. This one here. Of course, not necessarily to that h5 square, but out along that diagonal. Now, I don't see any immediate threats, so I'm just going to go for it. b5. Looking at b4 in the future, followed by either b3 or c3. Right, they're putting some pressure on this pawn. They offer a draw. I don't think I want to accept. I can defend. It puts me in a pin here, but then I can easily escape and activate my queen at the same time, so I'm okay with that. Alright, on the offensive. Yeah, I'll take. Looking at moving my queen and then bringing my knight up to block this pawn here. Now that's especially possible. Definitely looking at this move. Yeah. Because my knight's blocking this pawn. My knight's at a nice little outpost here. This pawn is protecting it from any push along the c-file. So I'm really quite safe here along this diagonal. Especially since my opponent has no dark squared bishop. Of course, neither do I, but yeah. Looking at knight to f6, so I can replace this knight if it's ever traded off. Maybe I just want to push a5. Yeah, no, I'm going to do this because I really like my knight here, so I want to be able to take back with a knight instead of with a pawn, if they ever try to trade. They do. Now I'm blocking all of my light squares, which is not where I want to be with this here light squared bishop that can barely even play the game. So I'm thinking of playing a5 followed by b4, maybe even c3 in the future, and then my light squared bishop can really get in on the action along these empty squares that we've created. Okay. Threatening anything, they can go here, doesn't do anything. Well, it does, it gives me a knight. So no. I am just going to go for it now. Maybe I can bring my bishop to d7, that looks like a good square. Okay, they're attacking. Maybe I should play this. That way if they ever push here, I can dodge out of the way. Then my king would be open along the light squares. But at the same time, they won't be able to open any files. Oh. Now's when I have to calculate this. I take, if they push, I can just go back here, but then check, so I wouldn't want to. If I take and they push, I'd want to retreat all the way down to here, then they could come here, or even better would be for their queen to take there, maybe. If I have to at that point, I can bring my queen over, and get it involved in the defense of my king. So I should be able to hold off the attack. But if I take and they take here, I can take here. Knight here with check. Maybe that's not so good. If I take and they take here, maybe I have to take like this. And then bring my queen over instantly, and I think I should be okay. I can also play e6 if I ever need to get my bishop involved along this diagonal. So I think this is okay for me. I think this can work. Okay. Now straight away here, I want to trade queens. And if he doesn't trade, I can bring this up to help defend. Oopsies. That's an... oh my god. Yeah, that's the game. Yeah, back here I was... oh. After that they have the double attack, yes. So, after I played this move... maybe I didn't calculate enough. It recommends here, after this move, it recommends c3. What if they take? Then I'm apparently winning. I can activate along this diagonal. And then if they try and take... oh, then this is almost certainly won, it says. Because they have to take with the queen to avoid checkmate. Okay. Alright, so that was the solution. I had to push this c3 pawn instead. c3, queen to d3, and then taking. What if I wanted to get my knight involved over here? Oh, apparently that's losing for me. If I ever take there, they have too strong of an attack. And they're winning the game. And then it's mate in 3 if I played like that. Okay. So, perhaps my problem was when I played h6. It says here I should have played h5. Then that's what I was worried about, them doing that. And apparently I can just ignore it. So what if I played a random move? Oh, so I couldn't just ignore it. What if I were to take here? Okay, so really they're trying to crack open my king side. After that, I meant to just ignore it and go on the attack. Alright. So I see what I could have done better. Just looking at these moves now, they're attacking me. Very sharp game. Alright, a new game.